It's me, your mother. I'm in front of your door. Jesus. Who is that? Do you want to fight me? Do you want to fight me? Mommy, come, don't worry, mommy, come. I'm not here to fight with you. I'm here for 2 days. And that's why I not bring plenty load. I'm here for 2 days. After 2 days, I'm going. So please, those 2 days, let's make it memorable. Mommy, we are more than that. Mommy, you're my bro. You're my bro. Who is your bro? Who is your bro? Your bro is at Yaba receiving treatment. I'm not your bro. We are not fighting. So everybody should mind their business as I mind my business. Mommy, you're a bastard.
So I know that video was super funny, but honestly, it's a lot of people's reality, and it's kind of sad. Hi guys, welcome back to Tea Time with Ayek. My name is Ayek. And guys, we don't always drink tea, but honey, we definitely spill tea. And today we're not drinking tea, especially after the last fiasco 2 videos ago. Jesus is Lord. I think I'm gonna chill on the tea, okay? I'm gonna chill on the tea for a little bit. But today we're certainly spilling tea. So I wanted to talk to you guys about Nigerian mother-in-laws. I came across this Instagram post a few weeks ago, or a few days ago, and I was extremely alarmed, but I wasn't surprised. You know the situations where you're disappointed but not surprised? That's where I was when I saw this post. I'm actually gonna pull it up so that we can read it together. I feel like it's more impactful if we read it together, okay? Woo! Okay. So, let's read this. Happy Sunday, Mommy. Happy Mother's Day. I love you, Mommy. Mommy, please, are you around? Let me come and help you arrange the house. I just came back from church. This is what Mommy said in response. Have you told your own mother Happy Mother's Day? That my son gave you my number doesn't give you the right to chat me up. I think she meant to say you. I have told you that I have not made up my mind on you. Stop calling me constantly. It's a big disturbance to me. Had to pull out my glasses to read that one. So, if you are familiar with mostly general Nigerian culture, then this is probably not surprising, but it is disappointing to you. So before I get to breaking down this text message or this conversation, I want to give you guys some context or some background. So generally, Nigerian culture, how it works is this. Because I'm sure you may be wondering why she called her mommy and stuff. Generally, out of respect, in a lot of cultures here, we call older people mommy and daddy. But specifically, when a woman is marrying into a family or when a woman is getting married, the notion is that, or the understanding is that she's leaving her culture, she's leaving her family, and meshing and molding into your culture. Now, there of course are exceptions to that norm. For example, we have the Calabari people in southern Nigeria from River State that are like, no, she's still our daughter, she's still ours, she's still part of the family, but she's joining yours. We're fusing families together. And I'm sure there's so many other cultures here in Nigeria that have that, but I can only speak from the cultures that I've been exposed to, including mine. If you're an Igbo woman, you marry an Efik man, you're not an Efik woman. If you're a Yoruba woman, you marry a Hausa man, you're not a Hausa woman. So when that comes into play, it's like, okay, well, she's now a part of my family. I can treat her however I want. There are instances, yes, which I'm going to tell you about, where we have mother-in-laws to be treating their daughter-in-laws to be very poorly for one reason or another. But just to give you context on why, in a lot of cases, mother-in-laws mistreating their daughter-in-laws specifically is kind of accepted, because it's like, well, you're my family now, so I'll treat you how I want to treat you. So let me tell you guys a little story. These people are extremely close to me. They're in my family. So I'm just going to give scenarios. I can't give like my specific relationship to them and stuff like that, but it's extremely close to me. So a guy a guy in my family met this woman, wanted to marry her. He had told his mother about the woman, and she's like, okay, cool. He didn't give her details, but he said, okay, you're gonna come through, meet her and everything. The mother sees the woman and is impressed. She's like, oh, starts speaking Igbo to her because she thought the woman was Igbo. And he says, her name is so and so, and the woman's Yoruba. And the mother says, why did you bring this man here? Starts raining the insults. So of course, if that's my first impression of you, that's a problem. And the sad thing is that the guy in question didn't necessarily caution it, from my understanding, didn't tell his mom, like, chill. Now let's do some background. This mother in question, when she was married, when her husband was alive, guys, in-laws were not allowed into the house. Like, they were not allowed to come to the house. Her mother-in-law apparently was a cool, chill person, but even as a cool, chill person, she wasn't allowed to visit. So she already set up barriers to prevent her in-laws from, trying to put pressure on her, trying to, harass her. And then even before the marriage starts, you're already sort of harassing your son and his wife-to-be. When they got married, things actually got even worse. The mother started becoming physically abusive to the daughter-in-law, insulted her, did all kinds of horrible things to her. And imagine your mother-in-law living down the street from you, and the moment you guys get married, she basically moves in. She's there all the time, would go into their matrimonial bedroom, okay? We'll go into matrimonial bedroom, went everywhere, and was just exerting her authority. Now, what was most painful for the wife was the fact that she felt like her husband wasn't doing anything about it. It got to the point where the lady's family said, no, we'll return what you paid, we'll return the bride price and everything. We want our daughter back, like, we want you guys to get a divorce. And that's when he knew it was serious, but he didn't handle it the right way. I think he ended up telling his mom this, and the mom got even more offended. So in this situation, let's break it down. Let me pull out my glasses again, because you guys know I'm elderly, okay? I'm almost 25, so I'm an old lady, okay? So let's pull this out, honey, and break it down, because I am so upset at my sis. Sweetie said, happy Sunday, mommy. That ain't no problem. Happy Mother's Day. Beautiful. I love you, mommy. Okay. You don't really know her to love her, and I felt like she did the most with that. I'm sorry. She did way too much. Mommy, please, are you around? Let me come and help you arrange the house. I just came back from church. Whew. I think there's a saying, like, if your house is burning down, don't try to put out the fire in other people's houses. Have you arranged yours? Okay, so to me, that was a little bit overzealous. I understand the mentality. Don't get it twisted. I understand the mentality, but you're setting a norm for yourself that you're going to have to maintain throughout the marriage until mommy dies. That's called doing a lot. So that's why I fault you, sis. You should have just, happy Mother's Day, have a wonderful day, peace out. And mind you, for more context, she actually sent this into like a self-help page on Instagram, and she said that she'll call this lady, the lady will pick up and hang up on her, she sometimes will pick up her calls, blah blah blah. Now, mommy's response, okay, I'm not gonna lie, it was funny. Like, she said, have you told your own mother happy Mother's Day? I'm sorry, her response was so rude that it was funny. For me, this is a person who is insecure and may feel like her son's place is being, or someone's gonna take her place in her son's life, which is creepy as hell. I don't understand why mothers or some parents have this notion that their child is their husband or their wife kind of thing, and some people even joke about it. I understand it's a joke, but it really needs to stop. Like, it's really dangerous and it's toxic. It's extremely toxic, so I'm not with that. So she says all this stuff, doesn't give you the right to chat me up. I have told you that I have not made up my mind on you. Let me tell you the honest truth. The way that a lot of people are here is they like that kind of attention. They like people having to sweat to, to gain their love. So I'm pretty sure that she's just playing mind games with her. So for wife to be, fall all the way back. Like if mom's, and you know, I know some people may not find this nice or whatever, but when mommy says hi is when I'm gonna say hi based on this personality type. That's the only way to deal with these kinds of people. Now, I fault the husband to be, and I fault husbands that allow these things to go on in their home for a couple of reasons. First and foremost, you're letting someone who's a part of your extended family now, you're letting someone treat your wife like she's not it, like she's not popping, or she's not special or important or due to respect. This woman is able to talk to the lady that way because her husband has allowed it. The first few times when she called your mother and mommy wasn't picking up or was hanging up on her, and she told you and you didn't do anything about it, that's already a challenge. That's already an issue. That's where you went wrong. I'm not saying be disrespectful to your mother, but you can tell your mom, see, mom, that was really wrong what you did. This is a woman that I want to spend the rest of my life with, and you have to accept it. I think that's where the guy in the previous story that I told you about went wrong. He didn't stand his ground to his mother, and that's why his mother was able to abuse and harass his girlfriend and then eventual wife. It's a combination of all kinds of things. So we have a husband who's super lax, doesn't want to get involved. There are some people who say categorically, those are women's issues. When a wife has an issue with an in-law, especially a female in-law, those are women's issues. No. Someone is being so harsh and cold to a woman for no reason, and that's women's issues. No, that's a problem. Some guys think it's interesting because some people like drama. So I'm just speculating here, but some people also like drama. So it could very well be that he's like, well, this will keep things interesting. Husband, you need to do better. There should be no reason that an outside person feels that they have that leeway to even disrespect your wife or your wife to be. It shouldn't even be possible. Like, cut it. And if you weren't doing it before, as long as there's a new day, there's an opportunity to change. That's what I believe. So yesterday, you may have allowed your mom to be talking crazy to wife to be or to wifey, but do you know today's a new day? Check her and move on. Daughter-in-law to be or daughter. I will never tell you to disrespect your in-laws. I will never say anybody should disrespect their in-laws, but I'm not going to be asking my in-laws to be, can I come and clean your house? I don't even clean mine, okay? Don't get overzealous. Give them that respect, but don't overdo it. Because at the end of the day, you give people an inch, they're going to take a mile. This one that you're already doing, mommy, I'll come and clean your house. She will deal with you. She will so deal with you, my dear. She wake up at 4 a.m., come and grind pepper, come and do this, come and do that, come and make ekbang, come and do this, you're already in trouble. Don't set that standard, don't set that pace. As for mommy-in-law, it's wrong, it's an injustice. If it's too much for you, I would say leave. I would say for this woman in particular, unless, like I said, there's always a new day to change, unless she switches up, gives them 180 vibes and shows Momsi Pepe the way that Momsi wants to show her Pepe, then fine. I would say stay. But at this rate, you talking about can I clean out your house? Can I dust your counter? Can I clean out your gutters? Can I power wash your house? You in danger, girl. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this short and sweet video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. If you have not already, please comment and subscribe. No, subscribe, like, and comment if you have something that you'd like to share. I'd actually love to hear your experiences with in-law drama. It may not be your experience, but someone in your family or friend's experience. I'd really be interested in hearing it. I will see you in the next video. Honey, I am on my way to Elegushi. By the time you watch this, it's not going to be Children's Day anymore, but we're doing a Children's Day outreach with Give Back Nigeria. Their social media handle is going to be down below. But anyway, I love you guys, as always. And I will see you next time. God willing. Peace. Hey, 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 and we done, and we done, and we done, hey, and we done, and we done, and we done.